Crypto Daybook Americas. Bitcoin holds the line as Trump labels Iran leader, easy target. Your day ahead look for June 18, 2025. You are viewing Crypto Daybook Americas, your morning briefing on what happened in the crypto markets overnight and what's expected during the coming day. Crypto Daybook Americas will arrive in your inbox at 7 a.m. Eastern Time to kickstart your morning with comprehensive insights. If you're not already subscribed, click here. You won't want to start your day without it. By Francisco Rodrigues. All times ET unless indicated otherwise. Bitcoin, BTC, is hovering a smidgen under $105,000, having dropped just 1.4% in the past 24 hours as crypto markets balance the Israel-Iran war with regulatory progress in the U.S. Tensions in the Middle East are heightening after President Donald Trump called for Iran's unconditional surrender, after saying the country's leader was an easy target. Corporate Bitcoin buying, however, is underpinning demand, and Senate approval of U.S. stablecoin legislation is seen as a win for the industry. Trump's words helped raise the perceived odds of the U.S. entering the conflict to 62% on prediction market Polymarket, up from around 50% a day ago. The perceived odds of U.S. military action against Iran before August are at 73%. Despite escalating tensions in the Middle East, BTC is yet to show signs of full-blown panic. Analysts at crypto hedge fund QCP Capital wrote, BTC's resilient price action appears underpinned by continued institutional accumulation. That accumulation is partly driven by corporate Bitcoin treasuries. Strategy, for one, has added over 10,000 BTC with funds from the STRD preferred stock offering, and the blockchain group said it added 182 BTC this week. Bitcoin Rewards Firmfold has secured a $250 million facility to spend on Bitcoin, while Mercury Fintech is planning on raising $800 million for a Bitcoin treasury. The market seems to have rediscovered its footing, particularly after BTC held above the key psychological threshold of $100,000 despite the initial shock, QCP's analyst said. Crucially, Friday's modest 3% pullback paled in comparison to April last year, when BTC fell more than 8% amid similar Iran-Israel turmoil. Deribit's BTC Volatility Index, DVOL, is currently around 40.86, down from over 62 in early April. The Senate's approval of the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins, Genius, Act, the first major piece of crypto legislation to clear the chamber, sends a clear message. U.S. lawmakers are increasingly open to formalizing rules for the industry. Markets interpreted the move as a structural win. Traders will be watching today's interest rate decision from the Federal Reserve for any surprises. According to the CME's FedWatch tool, markets are nearly certain rates are going to remain unchanged. That amplifies any fallout from the Iran-Israel conflict, which has now entered the crypto space. The Iranian crypto exchange Nobitex was hacked by a group thought to be linked to Israel just a day after the same group targeted the state-owned bank SEPA. And in the wider sphere, Iran closing the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial shipping lane, or the U.S. intervening would likely lead to a risk asset sell-off. It's wise to reserve judgment until the U.S. Open, where most price discovery has been occurring, said Jaco, an OTC trader at Wintermute. Stay alert. The CoinDesk Policy and Regulation Conference, formerly known as State of Crypto, is a one-day boutique event held in Washington on September 10th that allows general counsels, compliance officers, and regulatory executives to meet with public officials responsible for crypto legislation and regulatory oversight. By Shoria Malva. Spot BTC ETFs. Spot ETH ETFs. Source, Farside Investors. Francisco is a reporter for CoinDesk with a passion for cryptocurrencies and personal finance. Before joining CoinDesk, he worked at major financial and crypto publications. He owns Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, and PXG above CoinDesk's $1,000 disclosure threshold. Shoria is the co-leader of the CoinDesk tokens and data team in Asia with a focus on crypto derivatives, DeFi, market microstructure, and protocol analysis. Shoria holds over $1,000 in BTC, ETH, SOL, AVAX, Sushi, CRV, NEAR, YFI, YFII, SHIB, Doge, USDT, USDC, BNB, Mana, MLN, Link, XMR, ALGO, VET, Cake, AAVE, Comp, Rook, TRX, SNX, Rune, FTM, ZIL, KSM, ENJ, CKB, Joe, GHST, Perp, BTRFLY, OHM, Banana, Roam, Burger, Spirit, and ORCA. He provides over $1,000 to liquidity pools on Compound, Curve, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, BurgerSwap, Orca, AnySwap, SpiritSwap, Rook Protocol, Yearn Finance, Synthetics, Harvest, Redacted Cartel, Olympus DAO, Roam, Trader Joe, and Sun. Omkar Godbol is a co-managing editor on CoinDesk's markets team based in Mumbai. Holds a master's degree in finance and a chartered market technician, CMT member. Omkar previously worked at FX Street, writing research on currency markets and as fundamental analyst at currency and commodities desk at Mumbai-based brokerage houses. Omkar holds small amounts of Bitcoin, Ether, BitTorrent, Tron, and DOT.